Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about how to achieve sharp buttercream edges on a square cake. You can find me on my Instagram page by the name Munim's Cakes. So I'm just going to use one tool to achieve these sharp buttercream edges, and that's an acrylic disc, like you can see here on top of the cake. You simply put the acrylic disc on top and then you ice the cake like you normally do. Use a scraper to achieve the finishing and then put the cake in the fridge for around 30 minutes. Once your cake is in the fridge for 30 minutes, take it out, take a sharp knife, and then go all around the top of the cake like I'm doing here in the video. When you do this, what you're doing is you're cutting the top and you're going to take out the acrylic disc from the top of the cake. Once you take it out, you're just going to see that there is a piece of parchment paper that is in between the disc and the cake. Now, I put this in between the cake layer because when you take the acrylic disc out, it's going to stick to your cake if you don't put a parchment paper in between the disc and the cake. So just be careful, guys. You have to put this parchment paper in between. Now, if you don't have an acrylic disc, what you can do is you can simply use a square cake board and do the same thing that I just did with the acrylic disc. Now, even if you don't have a square cake board, just use a circle cake board and take the square pan that you use to bake the cake and mark the size, cut the circle board into a square and then use it in the same way that I have used the disc. Once the disc or your cake board is off from the top like I just did, you now have to fill up the top with buttercream. Because your top wasn't covered before, now you have to make it smooth and get the final finishing there. Now this is very easy compared to if you make the cake without the disc or the cake board on top. You're not going to get those smooth and perfectly straight cake and the edges if you don't use any of these things on the top. Alright, so you can see that I've put the buttercream on the top and now I'm just going to smooth it out. Just put more buttercream, use a scraper and try to achieve that finishing on the top where you get that smooth, straight top. Alright, the edges are already perfectly straight because you've used the disc before, so you don't need to do anything with the edges. You just need to fix the top of the cake now. Once you are done with this, you won't really need much to do at the sides because, that's just already done. Now, I've already made fondant toppers for this cake before. If you want to see how I make fondant toppers, I've already uploaded a video. So I'm going to put the link in the description below. Go and have a look at how I made a watermelon topper before. I'm going to put up more videos in the future as well. So subscribe to my channel and keep watching to get some more tips and tricks. Alright, so there you can see that, if you see gaps or holes on top of the cake, just keep smoothing it out. That's the best way to achieve that finishing. Just go back and forth, fill out the gaps, fill out those, small holes, whatever you see at the top, or even if when you're doing the sides, you just need to go back and forth a bit, a couple of times and you get that finishing. Here you go. Just have a look at these sides, the smooth, perfect edges. Thank you for watching. If you like it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.